Namaste. I'm Ezichiade. This is the Golden Circle Movement Channel. Today I'm discussing my perception and usage of the Monroe Technique, the SILVA Technique, and the Dispenza meditational techniques. Now, if this is something that you're into, make sure you subscribe. Ring the all notification bells so you know when new videos are uploaded. Now, Robert Monroe was contracted by the CIA to investigate states of consciousness. And in doing so, he discovered many powerful techniques for raising an individual's consciousness and their abilities, like astral projection, astral travel, if you will, and or as they describe it, remote viewing, and many other powerful healing and energetic techniques. Now, the SILVA technique is a meditational technique that allows an individual to see oneself from their center and to examine oneself more or less objectively and to make dramatic and lasting change by reducing one's baggage, by healing oneself. Now, the Dispenza technique involves breathing and interacting with one's pineal gland. All of the techniques, by their practice, interact with the pineal gland, but the Dispenza technique describes a method of directly influencing the pineal gland in such a way that it is activated and thereby allows us to view and project energy, view into the world and project energy in a unique way that we were not able to before the practice. Now, I have found my own path among these particular three techniques. And as I would say, the Monroe technique involves breathing and blowing out, pursing the lips to release the negativity, the stale air, as it is described in the technique. And also the use of tones. The Monroe technique uses a tonation to not only indicate one is addressing a specific energy center, but they suggest that you start with a low tone and go up the scale however you choose as you reach the highest energy center, the crown chakra. Now, I have incorporated those techniques and one other, and that is throat singing. So as I inhale and exhale outward, I may focus on the tone, ooh, but to harmonize with that tone using throat singing, so that is just my practice. Then there is the SILVA technique, the 3-2-1 breathing technique. What this involves is as you inhale and then exhale, you see and say mentally or verbally, audibly, the number 3, but say it 3 times. 3, 3, 3. Inhale again and visualize 2, 2, 2. Inhale again and exhale 1, 1, 1. So, in doing so, I have found it is not so important to say 3, 3, 3 in tone, but to visualize the 3 happening 3 times while maybe. So then the dispensa technique. It involves inhaling, but before one inhales, you tighten the genital area, the perineum, the area where women tighten as Kegels, or men simply tighten your buttocks, your anus. You hold yourself as though you were trying to stop urine. If you were trying to stop yourself from urinating. So you hold that tight, then inhale and expand the belly. You will find it is not as easy as it seems to tighten and expand at the same time. So this is the training that one must engage in order to master this particular breathing technique that Dispenza proposes. This is a yogi type breathing, so it will take you far to master it. As you hold your inhaled and expanded abdomen, you will feel pressure rise up your back, up the back of your neck. Allow it to do so, and bring your attention to the top of your head, or even your third eye, and hold your pressure there. Yes, pressure, because applying pressure to the pineal gland by raising the blood pressure, swelling the plates of the skull, you put pressure on the pineal gland, which is filled with pizeolectric crystals. These crystals are then stimulated and ignited. This is how one ignites the third eye, to engage it, to use your ability to see with that power, if you will. Now, of course, one's ability to utilize this effect is limited by the degree of chlorinated water one has consumed over one's lifetime, and the efforts one takes or has taken to alleviate that calcification. Now, the drinking of distilled water is one of the most effective ways to cleanse the system of all unwanted minerals, including the calcification that occurs by fluoridated water. So if one changes their diet to fluoride-free products, and especially distilled water, then you may decalcify and utilize your pineal gland. If this is something you understand, make sure you type distilled water in the comments. Now, when you put them all together, exhaling completely, then inhaling from the belly, holding it, allowing the pressure wave to come up to the pineal gland, and holding that pressure, feeling the throbbing of the blood pressure there on the pineal gland, and releasing it as we think 3, 2, 1, and think of a tone for each chakra, energy center. Then you will find there is a great deal of energy that is in your head by the time you reach the crown chakra. When this happens, you will see things differently. Let me know what you find when you practice this technique. I don't know what to call it or what we'll call it as a composite. If you have ideas for a name, make sure you leave that in the comments. Now, If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, ring the all notification bell so you'll know when I upload the next video. And if you want to acquire Quantum Orgonite, which now includes the quantum numbers 11, 12, 11, and also 8888. These are quantum healing numbers for healing and divine protection. If you want to get yours, this size is $25. Make sure you use the link in the description. And if you want to reach me on social media, if you have other ideas to talk about, make sure you use the links in the description. And if you want to donate, this will help the channel grow. Make sure you use those links in the description. Thank you for your participation. Namaste.